Well. So you got a little bit of money and you got no honey, but you got some time to kill. But you ain't looking to kill nobody because you got a little bit of money that you gotta save for your honey if things don't go so swell. But if you're sitting out and having a treat, maybe looking out maybe to kick your feet up in some place that ain't got all the rules you like to break all the time, but they don't got rules that you like any of any kind, then maybe you ought to swing by my... What kind of place can we go to do things stuff like that? Smoke out in the open, smoke free. Everything's got rules these days. You can't even smoke for free. Well, maybe I got a place in mind. Maybe I got to intertwine with a little bit of sunshine that some might say isn't for free. See, there's places all over the world that maybe have all these beautiful girls that ain't all beautiful to me. All the time because I'm winning and I'm always grinning, but I know that those girls smile all the time. It ain't true. There's girls that are always blue, and there's always girls that sometimes they don't want to sing to you. Sometimes they tell you that they're fine, and sometimes they tell you and they whine all about their life, and it ain't always true. See, there's places that we can go, and sometimes when we don't show, and sometimes we can talk straight and talk okay. We can tell them all about our lives, and then they'll take notes, and then they'll lie, and then they'll come over and then rob us in our sleep. See, I haven't always been a good dude. No, it ain't true. Sometimes I've wandered off the straight and narrow. It's true. I've had my good share of good time, and I've had my share of fun time, but sometimes I had to skidoo. From maybe getting a little bit too raw and maybe getting a little too wrong and maybe getting a little bit too caught up in what I never ever got caught up. It's true. See, I've been lucky in life and I've been lucky with my wife. She had me two beautiful babies that I love through and through. She wasn't the luckiest girl in the world, but I felt like I was lucky as hell to have a woman so good to be good to me. And I may have been a swine, but I may not have always took my time to tell her how much I loved her, 'cause I loved her to infinite degrees. But when I didn't know how come I couldn't be true, and I couldn't be the man who would follow through, and I couldn't be the man who'd tell her all those sweet things all the time. I'd tell her I was okay, and I'd tell her I was my way, but I didn't tell her all the secrets that I had in my and her life. See, it ain't right for a man to be that way, and it ain't right for a man to sing away about something that he shouldn't always say. But when men are like me, and then they find a reprieve, and then they find a sensibility inside of them that's free. See, sometimes we find a place inside of us that we can say we love and we don't want to leave anymore. See, when God came to me and he said, fool, you got to be free and you got to stop doing all that shit that makes you unfree. You're going to end up in jail. You're going to end up all sailing in the place that you don't want to be, the sailor for free. They're going to pass you around and they're going to laugh at you like a clown and they're going to tell you you're nothing but a bitch boy to whoever it might be. See, it's not a place that I want to go to, but it's a place that I don't know to, but it's a place that I know I wouldn't want to be. But if I'm the man who doesn't try to live his life right, all right, then I'm the man who won't tell you maybe. I'm the man who wants you to be free, and I'm the man who wants you to understand, too, that when men can be something better than they've been, you don't want to leave them behind. You don't want to tell them that they're swine. You want to tell them that they can be better than the things they may have been. It's a secret. Sometimes we don't tell it's true. When we see something good in somebody like you, we can tell you that you're good all the time. And we can tell you it in a way that it's true every single day, but sometimes it ain't true all of the time. But when you're trying to be good and you're trying to be true and you're trying to tell everybody nothing about you, then it's hard sometimes for them to believe when they've known that person that they disbelieve and they think is still that swine that ain't going to come through. You got to be a little bit more true in the way that you believe in you, because if you're that kind of dude, then you can't still make me A little bit more proud of the way you choose, a little more proud of the way that I see you doing things better than I ever seen you do too. See, I'm talking about me, and I'm talking about to me, and I'm talking about the way that God fills me up to. He used to know me when I was a sinner, and he knew me when I wouldn't be a quitter of the sinning that I used to do, and it's not something I'm proud of, no, sorry. But God tells me it's okay, son. You can go on with your way, and you can live your life better every single day. You don't have to bear the scars. You don't have to bear the bars that some men are behind when they are like you. But if you believe in you and more, and you believe in the people who score a better life like you, then you're someone who can believe it's true. When God enters your life, all right. All right, Jesus is Jesus. When Jesus comes into your life and he tells you that you're all right because he died for you and all of your sins, he tells you that it's true, that you're forgiven through and through, and he's the one that died for you. Yes, it's true. And I believe him through and through, but I'm still struggling to be the man who's true to the way that he believes Christ can fill me every day. Sometimes I doubt him and I scream. Sometimes I doubt him and I yell. Sometimes I doubt him and I just say not to go, fuck you. But sometimes God tells me, boy, you gotta swear less. Maybe you gotta be less annoying to me because I'm not the God that you think is yours in every way. I'll test you and I'll pester you to be a better man all the time, and I'll give you the honor that you deserve when you honor me. But if you want to be a man that's not true to the way that God can make you, because he already made you and he lets you see. See, Christ tells you the truth about the way that you can do, the truth that's inside of you. Yes, it's true. Yes, sir. So if you want to be the man that whines, and you want to be the man that tells no lies, and you're the man who can tell everybody you see that you've been in the hole and you've been in the role of the man who doesn't want to be free. But now Christ is a part of you, and he's working on you, and he's going to help you to be better, it's true. Like any man like you, like any man can choose when he says that God, you saved me through your son. Yes, you did do. And I thank you for my life, and I thank you for my life, and I thank you for my life through and through. It's a gift that I prize, and it's a gift that I choose to live alive a better way than I know that I used to. And if God tells me it's true, sir, you can be everything that you can possibly dream. And you can share those words, and you can share what is heard when God speaks to you about being free. Being free to express you, and to be free to express Christ too, in the way Christ tells you you can be. He tells you you're right, and he tells you you'll be right, and he tells you the right way to be true. To be true to the way that you can live your life each better day and live better, that Christ will tell you. He'll tell you, I'm with you, man, I'm with you every single day. We got this. We're gonna be okay. And if I tell you, Christ, thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for the way that you led me to a better life, to a better door that I passed through, to a better door that I hope I never come back through, to a lesser life that I would never choose once more. Because if you're freeing me, then I'm grateful to you to see me being grateful to you the way you do. All the things that you do for me to help me to be the better man that I know is inside me because of you.